Hey folks, Technivorous here. Today I have another Cura question. This is one I get a lot, and it's actually about Cura itself. People want to know why I use this slicer most commonly on my channel and why I seem to prefer it. And the truth is, I don't. It just seems that way because there's so many settings in here that are easy to go over, and they have a little bit larger user base than most of the other little slicers. So it's easy for me to get my point across and not have to reteach things on every other slicer that comes along. However, I do not have like a personal preference. I use pretty much every slicer. Artillery slicer. I've used the Kodak slicer, which was basically, a lot of them are just skins of Cura. One of the things I like about Cura, and one of the things that people kind of sometimes don't like about Cura, is the fact that they go through so many different iterations. They'll drop 3, sometimes 4, sometimes 5 if they need to drop a hotfix variations in a year. And some people just don't like all the updates and all that stuff. There are some versions way back here. I believe we were around 4.3 when I started printing, and that was 2019. So I mean, it goes pretty quick. Doesn't even have all the release notes in here. That's how many releases there have been, which is a great thing to me because they're always adding features, updates, changing things, and basically making things better. The other downside to Cura, however, is if I go in here, I normally use custom settings. I'm doing a video for newbies, so I was in the recommended, but a lot of different options. If I open more than one of these at a time, there are so many that it could become overwhelming, I guess. But on the other side of that, one of the awesome things about it is you can go here and you can just turn settings off if you don't ever use them and they're in your way. So it's really customizable. They have a great community for modding and making stuff like extensions you can find in the marketplace. Most of this stuff down here is an extension. And those are basically just add-ons that I'm using to okay, so this one shows me how much power is consumed. Like at my build rate, what I'm paying to print this object is 0 because it's only an hour print and it costs 11 cents in plastic. That's extra info. And there's actually some extra settings in here. And if I go to my extension, there's some mesh tools I put in, Thingy browser, so I can get files. This is pretty cool. You can get files right from Thingiverse. We'll go over that. But there's a lot of stuff in there that makes it really easy to use, but also really versatile. And if you want to go deep, you can go deep. So we'll cover a lot of those deeper settings coming up. But if you're wondering why I chose to use this slicer in my videos for this, it really is the best for beginners. Like I said, they have this simple profile here that pretty much anybody can use. I can turn on support and get what I need there. I can turn on adhesion and get what I need there. So basically, these are the bare minimums of what you need to make your printer print. And it's all right here in simplified. And we're going to be using that in this series at the start, and then we're going to work our way up. Eventually, we'll go into the custom settings, and I'll show you how to change some things, and I'm sure people will have questions. If you have a question, leave it down below. I'm doing a lot of these videos, so if there's something specific that people that are new to printing want to know about, how to do something with their printer, or particularly with Cura Slicer, let me know. I can either point you at a video that I already have, or I can make you a video just for this playlist if it's something that I think needs some special attention. So that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to explain why I want to use Cura for this, and I wanted to show you where you can get Cura for yourself. It's pretty easy. You just github.com/ultimaker, and then click on Cura and click on Cura, or you can go to their regular download page, which is right here, ultimaker.com/software/ultimaker-Cura. So this I will grab. We will put that down below as a link for you, and definitely check it out. Current version's 5.10. It's gonna be they're gonna be putting out an update pretty soon, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys.